Something strange is surfacing the photo-oriented parts of the internet, body modifications. Being insecure isn't strange, and most people understand the embarrassment of not liking ourselves. But what extent will people go to show this? A lot of apps out there are allowing people to make face and body modifications, and this is really easy to achieve. This also allows a false presence online. But honestly, what is making this trend so popular? Is the explanation as simple as something like a trend, or is it much, much more? I spoke to my friend Caitlin, and I traveled to Ida Grove to go talk to her. She told me about the benefits of looking good and having a presence online, basically.
So I'm Caitlin, and I'm from Ida Grove, and we're here to talk about my hobbies with makeup and stuff, and art, and all that. I like makeup because I like the aspect of changing yourself, because a lot of people have natural imperfections that you can fix, actually, and there's a lot of pressure in media to look a certain way, and I think that's kind of like portrayed onto us as we're younger. And like artistically, I just like looking good, I guess. I guess everybody does, but you have a chance to do it, and so why not? I like posting on Instagram because I like the aesthetic of having your own page and like having something put together that's you and something that you made. And I like follows, I like likes. I don't think it's something to strive for or something to try to aim for to do. It's really satisfying to see like, oh, like I know this person and they're really popular now and they're really good at what they do, and it could get you a lot of like notice from bigger people and like companies and all that, and you could become a brand ambassador from it, and I think that's really cool. I really started wanting to do makeup because I saw like a lot of my friends were doing it, and I saw pictures on Instagram and like YouTube and stuff, and I'm like, oh, you know, I know how to draw, why can't I do this? Like, why can't I draw eyeliner? And it turns out it just takes a lot of practice and a steady hand. I didn't start actually doing makeup until I was like 17 or 18 because I was in a very strict household, and I didn't really have any interest in it until I got out of that. Some difficulties in makeup are just like technique wise and like how steady your hands are. Like eyeliner is really hard to do for me, but it does take a couple tries, and I think that's the same way for anybody. But it's really hard if you do like a really good eyeshadow look and it's a bunch of layers and like glitter and all that, and then you mess it up on the eyeliner and you have to erase it and just wipe it off and start all over. And it's really frustrating when it takes a couple tries, which is why I don't really do my makeup that often, because it's a lot of work. It's a lot of patience and hand work, steady hands. Eyeliner and the eyes are probably like the hardest part, but like finding the right skin tone for your foundation or concealer and knowing like what primer to get to correct your skin. Like I have to get green primer because my face is naturally like flushed, so that really takes out the redness in my face, and I didn't know that for a long time. And I'm pretty much self-taught. I didn't really have anybody to teach me, but YouTube videos help a lot. It takes about half an hour to do my makeup. It depends on how detailed I want to be. If I want to do something quick, like just eyeliner and like foundation and stuff, that takes about 15 minutes, depending if the eyeliner goes right. If not, I might just erase it and just give up completely. A lot of it is just giving up. It doesn't get better. Actually, makeup does get better with a lot of practice, and a lot of people get mad like, why can't I do winged eyeliner right away? Because you have to practice. That's an art too. Like you can't just walk in and be good at it immediately. And like I understand how girls can take 2 hours to do their makeup and hair and all that, because like it's a process. It's relaxing. But yeah, it's a process. Another problem is when you get more popular on Instagram and stuff is like you get a lot of creepy messages and all of that, and people just being creepy in general because they can hide behind a screen. You wouldn't go up to somebody and be like, hey, you're really hot, let's do the frick frack. Like, nobody would say that to you. Why would somebody? I can't believe I said that. I don't know, like, nobody would come up to you to say that. Why would you want to message somebody that and make them feel weird and harassed? Like, why would you be weird? I don't really have that much of an issue with it, I guess, because I'm not really that popular on Instagram, but I'm aiming to be. Because if you are popular on Instagram, you get a lot of brand ambassading offers to, like, advertise and stuff, and you get paid for it, and you get free stuff. And I like being paid, and I like free stuff, so I kind of want to do that as a hobby, hopefully. If you're into makeup or you don't wear it very often, like, don't feel bad that if you're not progressing as you see people on the internet and all that. Just practice, and if you don't like something, don't settle. Like, just do it until you're good at it, and eventually you will be good at it. That's one of my biggest problems. Like, I was looking at a picture and being like, why can't I do this? Because there's a lot of other factors that come into play. You have to practice, you have to know what products to use and what works for you. And if you're really passionate about it, then go after it, basically.
Only the surface of this phenomenon has been covered in this documentary. If this has interested you, I encourage you to look more into depth into this fad, and maybe next time you see a post or a picture, you'll think again.